welcome Sagittarius to your beautiful reading. Thank you so much for your likes, comments, shares, and subscriptions here on YouTube at Miss Edie Tarot. I want you guys to also join us at Miss Edie 1 on TikTok and be a part of that community as well. And don't forget to subscribe so you can get the daily beautiful messages here in our community section. And I just want to let you know that there's so much positivity and amazing energy coming through all the time. So do connect if you need to. Thank you again. Let me know in the comments how these are resonating. And this is your October reading. Okay. I guess we're ready to go. Let's get that clarity. Ace of Swords right off the bat. Could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. I feel like there's a lot of clarity and higher perspective that you are already starting out with. And I feel like for some of you, this can be a communication. This can be an idea. This can be something that you either are planning or something that has brought you to a higher perspective in terms of possibly even a partnership. If this could be your person, eagles mate for life. So there's something profound and elevating in your connection or in this dynamic that is helping you get higher. And again, being in the air energy is about raising that vibration. And I'm going to start here with the Four of Swords. Whoa, that scared me. The Four of Swords here, talking about this meditation, clarity, peace of mind. Meditation is going to be very, very important for you. Normally, the Four of Swords is talking about a period of healing or a broken heart. But in your case, I feel like it's also mental clarity, gaining some kind of perspective or finding ways to get grounded, even though it's air energy, which is funny because I was just talking about being elevated, but staying grounded and centered. Now, for whatever reason, of course, I'm a person of faith. So for me, this is also feeling like the four archangels. You are blessed, you are protected, because I feel like there's so much darkness around you, or there could have been some situations that were really doom and gloom, but you found a way to stay positive and to stay focused on that beautiful energy with the yellow, having your solar plexus in that beautiful space and giving yourself, maybe you've been meditating kind of in this beautiful lotus energy here. Some of you may also have been working very hard on your mindset and keeping those intentions positive and clear. A lot of air energy right off the bat. Could be dealing with the Libra with the Justice card here too. Can be dealing with some legal situations. Now for some of you, this could be a divorce, this could be a separation, can be marriage, can also just be contracts. Now, the reason why this is so special in this deck for me is because this is also reminding me of Anubis, which is the Egyptian, Egyptian version of the Justice energy, where it is weighing the feather with the heart. So it's sort of saying like, may your heart be as light as a feather so that there is no weight or heaviness in your heart. And I feel like that's why it's very important for you with that Four of Swords energy to heal any pain, to heal any heartbreak, to overcome and find that peace and justice, whether it's emotionally or mentally within the space, and allowing that to come into this beautiful space with the sun here too. The Sword of Justice is about the truth. And again, there's a lot of swords. You can't make this up. There's some kind of clarity or fairness. If there's a court situation, it will be in your favor. And again, with the blindfold, right? She doesn't see this. This is like what's being felt. So you could be dealing with a Libra, or Libra season is going to be very significant for you to have this mental clarity and peace at this time. And I feel like for some of you, okay, there's some tough energy. The way I feel it, and I'm going to express what I'm seeing in a second here. The way I feel it is that there's this tug of war happening within you or around you, or there's competition involved in this situation, whether or not it's like fighting over something with your partner, with your person. And I feel like this Five of Wands is signifying how there is indifference, okay? Like neither one of you are giving ground, neither one of you are budging, and that's part of the difficulty here, but you're just kind of like trying to have peace and not allowing this. Now, some of you may also be feeling like this with so much discord or so much distraction and pain or struggle in whatever way, because wands are of course very fiery, but you're trying to find the peace and not allowing this disruption of like it's not fun, this is like that resistant energy, like, oh, I want this, but blah, blah, blah. Like I want to be like, you're trying to find peace, but then you can't and you get frustrated, like there's so much stuff happening. But this can also be like a fighting energy where there are people competing here. There's a lot of difficult, heavy, burdening energy, because this is fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, but it's like competition that's like malice. And I don't know why, but I'm going to say it that way. There's some shady stuff afoot. Sorry, but you're going to hear it from me first. Oh. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Now, why? I'm going to talk about you first, and then we're going to talk about the other situation. You're having a tug of war about the old you, okay? Like being torn back into who you were, or stepping into the new you, okay? So this is you and you, yourself, okay? Your ego, and then your higher self. And this is like literally the only way I can depict this clearly. You're battling and struggling with either getting some kind of anger or organizing something in the sense of like getting your way, but your ego is wanting to fight with that. And then this one is about having that peace and understanding. And it's ironic. You're all, okay, because you're holding, there's 4 swords here, okay? So you're trying to maintain your peace and you're fighting for this and you're kind of giving up something here. Like you're sort of like, you're leaving and abandoning this, protecting yourself and trying to get away from this situation before it gets worse. But there's something like you're moving towards your peace, and maybe you're kind of taking a look back at the old ways. Maybe you're taking a look back on how things were or how things have been, and that's sort of coming through on that way. But there's so many things that you are really going to be able to overcome in this aspect. And that's sort of what's kind of being taken. Now, this is sabotaging energy. So this can also talk about theft, rivalry, in some kind of way, competition, but like sneaky competition. So don't share your trade secrets. Don't share stuff. Be strategic. Be aware of your plans and projects and what it is that you're doing. And with this King of Swords, there's this need, okay? Now, this is a leader. This is a boss. This is someone who is, of course, really strong in their mental clarity, very intelligent. So you are using that knowledge and ability and skill. Now, again, this is a person of authority, too. So I feel like for some of you, if you're in an investigation, they will discover it. They will know it. They will see it. Why? Because you are exhibiting, like, this is something, if you guys are in a legal situation and you're in a battle of some kind for custody, for your integrity, for your job, for your compensation, whatever this is, you have to maintain this peace and harmony through this process because they are trying to bring you out of your character. They want to upset you. They want to push those buttons so that you act a certain way so they can be like, see, haha, I knew what to do and to get what I want. But you got to stay true. You got to stay solid. You got to stay grounded so that they can be able to see, like whoever this authority is, whoever this deciding figure is, if this is legal, law, judge, whatever this may be, they're going to see through the bullshit. They're going to see through the lies, okay? And I feel like for someone who's dealing with a legal situation, that's what's coming through. Now, for some of you, this is with you. And I'm going to say it as nicely as I can because this is you, like literally battling your paradigms. You're trying to step into a new mindset. You're trying to step into a new lifestyle, but then you keep kind of feeling dragged back and pulled back into the old way. So there's some kind of breakthrough that you're going to have and really take authority over yourself, create those beautiful moments so that you can have that clarity and peace. Then I feel like once you stand in your truth and your power, it will be much easier because you've cut off those options or opportunities or perhaps things that were stealing that from you that you were still entertaining or having that tug of war with. But by finding that peace and balance and harmony, which is what justice represents, and allowing yourself to have that, and this may be even like letting go of past memories, letting go of old ways, letting go of people that are calling you and pulling you out of that space. Queen of Cups. This can be, again, a counterpart. This can be, again, with the Queen and King here, someone who's on the same level, but someone could be a bit more colder and less expressive, while the other person is very compassionate, loving, and caring. And she's the nurturer. She's tending to the flowers. She's putting these beautiful lotuses into the water, or she's picking them. I don't even know which one it would be, but there's something about placing them because the ripples are going out, okay? So for some of you, this justice, this peace will be restored. This love will be harmonious. Karma, in like a beautiful way. It will come back to you in the beautiful blessings of abundance. So with this Queen of Cups here too, there's a lot of love. For some of you, this could be parents. Some of you could be parents having a divorce or separating in some kind of way. Wow, what is happening? Okay, Sagittarius, this is a very heavy energy, but I'm not wrong with the mental struggle right now. And I'm going to talk to you guys about Code Purple. It's the link in the bio with all the professional resources. So for anyone who is really struggling or very burdened at this time, please use those resources for your needs here. 10 of Wands, carrying too much, doing too much. A big part of it is you have an idea of how you think it should look. It should look like this castle. It's got to be like that, but all I got are these sticks. Well, you know, you're either trying too hard with something or you're doing too much. Also, be very careful with your back and lifting. But what I'm saying is you're overburdening yourself. And because you're overburdening yourself, you're sabotaging stuff. Now, also, I was telling you about being very careful about what you're sharing with resources. And the reason why is because there could be someone who is taking from you to go build what you're building. Wow. That hit hard. So be very cautious and very protective of what you're doing, because not everyone has the greatest intentions, okay? Keep that in mind. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we got the 9 of Swords. Fears, anxiety, everything that's creeping in. And again, if this is just you with you, then you need to be aware that you are also needing to clear your mind. There's too much stuff going on. You have too many things that are really just keeping you in this anxious state. And when you're in that state of anxiety, then you're fumbling. You're dropping the ball. And I don't know, I'm making a football reference here, but that could be significant. And it's also like, it's sort of making me feel with that tug of war, right? Like some of you are in this struggle where you're fighting over too many things or you're torn. Now, the way I'm going to describe this energy is how it feels to me is like when you are thinking about all the things you have to do, and then you got to do them in your mind first, right? But then you're so exhausted and then you're torn about actually doing them. But if you can't do them properly, you're not going to start them. And it's that tug of war of like, I have to, I can't, I have to, I can't. So I saw some high anxiety. Major depression, major struggle. But you're learning, you're gaining so much wisdom. And this is also from the past energies. This is also from all those other situations. And some of you are having a really hard time breaking free and cutting that cord. And this is also going to lead to the breakthrough in the 6 of Wands being the next card into the victory. So really allowing yourself to get out of this mind cycle. Because it's like, it is, well, I'm going to tell you why it's a cycle. Because here we go. The 8 of Swords. You're trapped. Once you get into that spinning, like it's like that wheel, right? You're overwhelmed, you don't see a way out, but if you try to just lessen it, because look, it's like cutting it in half. Some of you legit have to cut things in half. Whatever it is, cut this cord. Some of you, this is this divorce. Some of you are actually separating from someone, and the second you have that separation, it's going to bring you that peace of mind. For others of you, this is after that sabotaging situation. Some of you could be ending contracts, but this is also about claiming and taking back your power, which is so awesome. So congratulations. But that's going to help you get this clarity. That's going to help you free up. But whatever it is, guys, I'm telling you, there's something about whatever has been taken. Don't worry about it. You're going to be able to do so much more and better. Now, for others of you, this is either a space or a home. Oh, why did I say home? That came out. Oh, because the red's is roots, home, house, stability, security. So there's something about the red that made me focus on that for you. So some of you could have been feeling stuck or trapped at home. It can also be the mental element of being in this isolation. I'm having a really hard time and struggling with that. Like I said, if this is you with you, you need to build a healthier mental fortitude, if you will, because there's just too many burdens on what you are doing. There's too many burdens that you are not able to lay down. And I feel like you're still fixated on something specific that you want to achieve or somewhere you want to go, and you can't. but there's this element of accepting it for what it is and having a different plan, coming up with a new strategy. And for some of you too, if you have anxiety, then I really, really want you to like make sure you use those resources, because you're going to have to learn grounding techniques, use online, Google, find therapeutic treatments or resources as well. And that's really going to help you find what you need in order to gain this peace. Because for some of you, it's about self-care. It's about giving yourself the justice you need in overcoming whatever this is and balancing out what it is that you need so that you can have that love, so that you can nurture and care for yourself with that Queen of Cups energy and tend to your energy and give yourself the blessings that you need right now. It's very interesting because I very rarely, but I mean, it's happened for you. 7, 8, 9. And this is like consecutive things. So I feel like, you know, everything comes in threes. So I feel like at first there was the betrayal, then there was the being stuck, and then there's the I don't know how I'm going to get out of this, and then there's the fighting it, but then there's the justice, and then the authority, okay, in some kind of way, giving you that. Now, if this is you being the authority over your peace, then you're going to have to know and be aware of what you need to cut out that is no longer serving you, that is causing you this distress, that is causing this tug of war and disturbance to your peace. Because some of you, this is energy vampires. Some of you, these are people that are pulling your strings, that are guilting you, that are feeling that you're feeling trapped in, and you're not feeling that there's a way out, and it's just overwhelming you because you're trying so hard to do what you're doing, but it's just getting piled and piled and piled. So Sagittarius, I would really recommend that you do meditations, guided meditations, in order to help you through this, perhaps even journaling so you can express your thoughts and ideas so that you're able to overcome whatever this is. I would also recommend that maybe you go outside. Ironically, there's so much about closed eyes. You're not seeing something, and I'm not saying that you're not keeping your eyes open, but you're not, okay? There's some veil, okay? She's got her eyes covered. She's got her eyes covered. And I think this is perspective. She's got her eyes closed and covered. So there's something that you're not willing to see. And this realization, that's 3 eyes closed. Okay, everyone's refusing to see the truth. Because like they always say that there's 3 perspectives. There's either 3 situations, like you, your person, and someone else, a third party, but not necessarily always in a cheating way. It's just someone else is trying to have authority over the situation. If it's a legal system, or if it's a contract, or if it's another person or boss or whatever. And yeah, everything comes in 3s, but I feel like it's like first time, shame on me, second time, shame on you, or shame on you, shame on me, and then, you know, we're done. But there's so many energies, which I feel like they're refusing to see the situation from that, you're refusing to see the situation, and then if we're both blind, we're all blind. Because it's sort of like the different perspectives. There's 3 perspectives, what you see, what they see, and what really happened. And I feel like something's getting lost in this. And I think in this case, it's you. Whatever the situation is, you got to really get your mind in a beautiful space and work really hard on achieving that, which you will. And I feel like it's just been a battle. And whether this is with your mental health or this is with your physical life and what is going on and that struggle that you're having between your energy and taking action on stuff because you're overburdened and you don't know where to start, prioritize, organize yourself, list the things, get the clarity, or perhaps get help. You might need to hire someone to tell you how to do this, whether this is a therapist for you, whether this is a budget management kind of someone who's able to come in and give you clarity on this situation. Some of you need to get assistance that is unbiased and separate, but in the term of finding a strategy on how to overcome and deal with this. This isn't your fault. Like, there's just too many burdens. There's either too many people involved, or there's too many struggles and burdens that are weighing on your mind and your heart right now, and the only way to overcome them is to get that help. And this can actually be like therapy. This can be, again, asking for assistance from those around you. This could be asking for support. But I feel like you've been trying so hard to do it on your own, or you've been feeling really stuck and trapped. But I genuinely feel this is perspective. So we need to take off the veil, hide, and get the help you need. And also take accountability. And there's nothing wrong. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, guys. I love you guys so much. I just want you to know that this is a very struggling, challenging time for you, but you will overcome it. You will definitely overcome it really soon, okay? I love you guys. I'm so sorry for the heaviness of this one, but it's definitely gaining that mental clarity and peace through this process and maintaining that, okay? Like I said, all that darkness is around you, but you have to keep the light in some kind of way. Okay, whoa. I know we went in on that one. Thank you guys so much, Sagittarius. Let me know how this resonates this month. Work really, really hard on keeping yourself centered and grounded and find that peace and clarity every step of the way, because I feel like it's going to be quite challenging. But the more things you're clearing now before your birthday season will open up more opportunities for greater blessings, because there's a lot of closure. There's a lot of cycles ending and you're breaking free from that. So congratulations. All right, Sagittarius, thank you so much. Please do follow, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know how it resonates, and we'll see you guys really soon. Take care. Bye.